We're about to fly through 3 of America's most congested airports on the tightest layovers possible. We take 150 flights a year, and one of the most common questions people ask us is whether they can make these tight connections.
We'll have as little as 37 minutes to connect on 3 different airlines at the worst airports in the US.
But there's something these airlines will not tell you when they sell you these tickets, but we will. Hello, jet setters. We're trying the shortest connections at your most hated airports, so you don't have to. And how did we decide which were the worst airports? Well, we asked you, our subscribers, to vote for them. That's right, you picked your least favorite hubs for American, Delta, and United. By the way, if you're not a subscriber, please click that button so you can come along on more adventures. For now though, first up is American, and you're sending us through Charlotte. You picked it for its crowded spaces, constrained concourses, and vast distances between gates. You can have to walk up to nearly a mile here with no train or bus to help you. But our journey begins here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
We've got 2 things working against us. We have these larger bags and we're on a smaller plane, so we're gonna have to gate check these and wait for them in Charlotte when we get there. And the second thing is, gates are really far apart in Charlotte, making a pretty long walk.
We've got 37 minutes to make our connection. Can we do it? We gotta get on board to find out.
I really don't know why airlines sell connections this short. It feels like impossible right now. Kids, don't try this at home.
You think we're gonna make it?
I really don't know. But let us know in the comments, how many of these 3 short connections do you think we're gonna miss?
Or make. Let's say make. We're boarding in 1 minute, and the folks are just starting to come off the plane. Thankfully, they've given us 30 minutes to board. It's not gonna take that long to board such a small plane, but still, this is nerve-wracking. Next stop, Charlotte.
Lucky 13.
Oh yeah.
Settled in and ready to go. First time seeing speed tape on the seat. It's new.
Pushing back early, I'll take that.
Moving in route time 15 minutes, cruising at 13,000 feet. We'd like to thank you for joining us here at American Airlines. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the flight.
Well, all that sounds good, but the question is, when can we take off? Hopefully with enough time to still make the connection. Our next plane goes on to Nashville, just landed in Charlotte. We still have it left. The air traffic controllers have to find a slot for us to climb up into. We're underneath the approach pattern into Charlotte, so we have to wait until there's a gap in that flow into Charlotte for us to take off into. Now, a short flight time is all well and good, but the fact of the matter is, a connection is about a lot more than that, because once we land in Charlotte, we've still got a taxi, and we've got to wait for our gate check bag. Then we've got to walk across the entire airport. So, short flight time is only one part of this game.
Joining us here at American Airlines. I'm just clear for landing.
Well, that's wheels down Charlotte, next up taxiing, and then gate check bag, and then walking across this airport.
We're already 4 minutes into the connection and we're just now starting to see people move.
I don't like standing. I want to move.
Still no bags. When was the last time you gate checked?
Never.
Yeah, we don't do this.
I'll wait for you right here.
Okay. Thanks so much. And we got our bags, thankfully. American Airlines says it's a 17-minute walk to our next gate.
It took over 15 minutes for those bags to come out from when we parked. I think that's way more than I was expecting, so we gotta hustle.
Okay, yeah, we're trying some new equipment here. She looks great, doesn't she? One of the most common criticisms of the Charlotte airport is just how narrow and constricted it can feel, how many people there are just crammed into the spaces. The reason for that is because the airport was really designed for much smaller airplanes than use it now. Hey, so we're on this super tight connection, but when somebody says hi, we have to stop. What's your name?
Hunter from Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, nice to meet you, Hunter. Thanks so much for watching.
Go.
When you're making any kind of connection, whether it's tight or long, keep an eye on the signs. They'll get you where you need to go. That said, boarding has begun at our next flight, so we have still not gotten out of E. We gotta make our way over to C. Dodging toddlers, navigating past wheelchairs, passing lounges. This is a tight connection.
Charlotte's known for its rocking chairs. It'd be really nice to take a break, but we don't have time for that.
Doing a little better than that guy that just ran past. So hope you made it, man. C4, here we come. I think we're gonna make it.
So that's 30 minutes from our plane parking to being at our next gate. We made it. Whew.
And if you look behind me, you will see why people don't like Charlotte. That's just some narrow passageways for a lot of people. As for me, though, I am just glad to be here and ready to board this flight to Nashville. And we've made it on board. Unfortunately, we had to check our bags. We just got here when all of the overhead space was taken, which makes sense given how narrow we cut it. But we are on board. Next stop, of course, is Nashville. And from there, it'll be time to check out what it's like over on Delta. Welcome to Nashville. Now, if you're traveling at all, it means you're probably on public Wi-Fi, which can be a pretty dangerous place. And that is where today's sponsor comes in, NordVPN. It acts like a sort of private tunnel between you and the rest of the internet. I've been using NordVPN as a tool for online privacy and also a great travel essential. You see, when we're outside the US, it allows us to mask our location so we can watch content that's only available here in the US, anywhere in the world. But it's also a vital security tool. You see, when you connect to Wi-Fi in places like restaurants, hotels, or even here in the airport, you're subject to all kinds of malicious actors. NordVPN can alert you when you're at risk. You see, if you turn it on, then it'll let you know when you're running into malicious ads or hackers or other web trackers that you don't want to be a part of. I've been using NordVPN for years now and really recommend you do the same. It's an essential travel tool. Now, if you head to nordvpn.com/JebBrooks and sign up for a 2-year plan, you'll get 4 additional months for free plus a huge discount. If you want to avoid those prying eyes online, head to nordvpn.com/JebBrooks. Today we're flying Delta, and that can mean only one thing. You sent us to Atlanta, the world's busiest airport, where we only have 37 minutes to make our connection.
Compared with United and American, Delta's hubs didn't seem quite as hated, but Atlanta definitely got the win. It can be up to 2 miles between your gates.
The minimum connection time in Atlanta is 35. We've only got 2 extra minutes to make it, and to make matters worse, where are we sitting?
The second to last row.
The back of the 737-900. It's time. Let's board this bird. Next stop, Atlanta. I think we can call these the lavatory monitoring seats. The anticipation is the worst part. I'm kind of surprised to be on a Delta flight without screens, but I guess that's these X-Lion airplanes. Boarding doors closed. We are ready to start this trip. 37 minutes is not a lot of time. And we're off. Good times.
Anyone else sensitive enough for sure? Not that we didn't have.
We're arriving into B as in Bravo 34 and departing into D as in Delta 16. That's quite a walk. I think we might need to take advantage of the train. No matter how you cut it, that's a long way. And now we wait. It's going to take a little time.
That's 5 minutes since we parked. Maybe starting to move a little bit.
It's like 12 minutes.
We'll check it in the jet bridge.
Thanks so much. Have a good one. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
That's almost 13 minutes, so let's hustle. That took a lot longer than I thought.
The last row penalty was almost exactly the same as the gate check bag penalties. Welcome to Atlanta. Atlanta is a really well-designed airport, super efficient. However, it's really big, and I think that's the criticism of it. Whereas Charlotte, the problem was how narrow those concourses are. This one is just massive.
And being the busiest airport in the world, there's just a bunch of people here. There's always a lot of humanity.
And just as she says that, it's kind of an empty section here. We're definitely walking quickly, but we're not running. I don't feel like we have to dash through the airport at some rapid speed, but that's largely thanks to the fact that there's a train here. So let's head downstairs onto the plane train. Delta gates close 15 minutes before departure, so we've got 22 minutes to make it to the gate. Next train is 2 minutes from now. That's not good.
We don't have that kind of time.
We don't have that kind of time. Should we run? I don't think we can run it. I mean,
No, it's too far.
Probably 10 minutes by foot.
Welcome aboard the plane train. Please hold on. This train is departing. The next stop is Concourse D. D as in directories.
Made it. Stop the clock. Almost 26 minutes.
But why is that not a problem?
This flight's delayed.
Thank goodness. I don't think we would have made it if it weren't delayed.
I don't think so, because we had 37 minutes, but they closed the door 15 minutes early. That's 22 minutes.
So we would have missed it by 4 minutes.
If everything doesn't go exactly perfectly, you're not going to make it.
I think the moral of this story is avoid the back row, and if you can't, pray for a delay. We really lucked out here. Anyway, for now though, it's time to board this bird. Next stop, Washington Dulles.
And from there, we need to head south.
Welcome to Miami. It's time for United, and you voted to send us to Newark.
And that's probably no surprise to anybody, as much as Newark has been in the news for their delays, their meltdowns. It's a delay-prone airport.
Well, that's true, and it's also massive, so big in fact that there are transfers between gates that require buses, and I don't know if you've looked, but right now it looks like that might be us. We've only got 45 minutes to get through this massive airport that is prone to delays. To make this as difficult as possible and see if these connections really are feasible, we're booked into the third to last row today. And it's time. Let's board this bird. Next stop, Newark. 45 minutes is not a lot of time, and there's a terminal change too, so we've got to get on a bus. But United closes gates 15 minutes before, so that really means only 30 minutes.
I also might have jinxed us. I just checked the FAA website, and they might be expecting a delay program later at Newark for wind. You know, this being the third time we've done this, you would think it would get less stressful, but you never know what to expect. This is gonna be not a relaxing flight.
We should be closing up here momentarily. As soon as everyone takes their seats, we can get on our way. We're trying to get out of here before the afternoon delays start into the northeast. It's not if, it's when, so hopefully we can get out of here before that happens.
Not exactly the announcement we want to hear when we've got a tight connection, so hopefully boarding is quick. Okay, good news. We are on the way now, so settled in, pushing back, ready to head up to Newark. I think we can do this. That taxi took forever and just ate into our layover. There's nothing worse than just sitting on the ground waiting to move, but thankfully we're on the way now. We're in the air, so just hoping to make it in Newark at a reasonable time. We did bring lunch with us because we need to fortify for that trek through Newark. Okay, we're making good progress here, passing by Orlando and Savannah, Chapel Hill, North Carolina for that matter. Pretty soon we'll be up near Washington, D.C. and enter that northeast airspace. Should be a smooth sail right into Newark before the real action begins.
We'll be on the ground in Newark just about 30 minutes from now.
Okay, that's wheels down Newark, but the journey has just begun, really. We are coming into Terminal A. We've got to get all the way over to Terminal C. This is about the farthest walk you can have in the shortest connection. The stress is real.
Yeah, welcome to Newark, just short of the gate here, waiting on the crew to get in position. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened.
We need this time. Sometimes it's just the last few feet. People are starting to get off the plane 4 minutes after we parked. 5 minutes and nothing for us. At this point, still sitting down.
It's 10 minutes since we parked, and still probably a couple minutes till they get to us.
Look, this is honestly the worst part of the experience. Just waiting, not being able to move at all, knowing that we've got a 20-minute walk ahead of us with a very limited time to make it.
Okay, just about 16 minutes. Looks like our turn. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Have a good one. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
Just about 17 minutes from being parked till we were off the plane.
Welcome to Newark, and we've got to make it over to Terminal C, so let's get hustling. All right, first things first, we have got to make our way over to the bus. Is it the bus transfer? Yeah, we've got to make our way over to the bus transfer at C107. No, that's not true. A something. Oh my gosh. I am not pretending right now. We've got to find a bus transfer. It's somewhere in here, hopefully well signed.
Now personally, I would rather just walk between gates. I feel more in control that way. Having to wait on a bus or a train when I don't know when the next one's coming, that makes me feel a little bit more nervous. So let's go find this bus stop.
By the way, Terminal A here at Newark, super nice. All right, I see a sign for B and C via shuttle. Okay.
You can't make a video without a bus in it, can you, Jeb?
No.
I see the bus, it's here.
Terminal C, first shuttle, okay.
Back door, Terminal C.
Thank you. Some of you might be surprised to know we're back at the bus, people. Okay, now what we want to have happen is we want the bus to go.
Can you explain what's sticking out of your backpack?
The 360 camera to bring you into the action and draw more attention to me. Suzanne didn't like wearing it in Charlotte.
Looks a little silly.
I think it looks kind of cool, like I've got like a radar antenna, radio antenna or something. Doors are closed, we're on the move, 24 minutes in. The bus lets off here at C71, and we've got to make our way over to C105. Okay, that's off the bus at about 31 minutes. Not ideal. I'm gonna go for the stairs.
105. I think we're almost there.
I can see C105. I guess we haven't told you where we're going yet, have we? Yeah, we're going to Washington National Airport because Washington, D.C. is now home to the two of us. So we're headed home.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, I guess that's true. We don't know. We don't know if we've made it yet.
Now we are just hustling between gates. No bathroom stops, no coffee breaks. So really, if you book yourself on a connection this short, you're not going to have time for anything.
Not even bumping into Hunter from Northwest Arkansas.
Go.
Okay, that is 36 minutes. We are boarding. We're just gonna hop right on the plane. We made it. Talk more on board.
Next stop, Washington, D.C.
You guys do YouTube jobs.
We do.
I've seen you.
Oh, thank you. That's it. We made all 3 connections, right? Well, not so fast. There's something the airlines are not telling you.
They're selling you connections they know you can't make. We would have missed all 3 of our connections except that each inbound flight arrived at the gate at least 15 minutes early. For example, it took us 36 minutes to get to our gate in Newark today, but if our flight from Miami had been on time instead of 15 minutes early, the boarding door would have already been closed and we wouldn't have gotten on this flight. The same thing happened on all 3 of our connections. Of course, airlines pad their schedules, but it's never a good idea to count on that. Our experiment proves it.
Just don't book these tight connections. We recommend giving yourself at least 60 minutes to connect through these major hub airports. That said, if you're somebody who really enjoys being in airports, you'll also enjoy AvCon. Suzanne and I will both be in Atlanta on April 4th, 2026 for this fun event with loads of other aviation YouTubers. We're going to be raising money for cancer research. It's going to be a great event. Hope to see you there. Between now and the next time, though, see you in the sky.
Not all airports can be fly easy. Why do we do this?
I sometimes wonder, but raise your hand if you planned this trip. Raise your hand if it was your idea to do this trip. Yeah. And I love you for it. Delta closes boarding doors 15 minutes ahead of departure, so you've got to get to the... That's all I'm going to say about that. You voted to send us to Newark. Let's do it again without the baby.
Okay.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Moral of the story, tight connection. Don't book yourself in the last row. If you can avoid it, don't do it.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
By the way, Terminal C, strike that. By the way, Terminal A here at Newark, super nice. I mean, they're boarding.